Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our forum. We are here to listen for a few opinions on problems of fresh graduate students into finding employment. Firstly, I would like to thank our respective panels for willing to spend their time, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. Before the forum begins, let me introduce our dedicated panels. So this is Mr. Mark Aloysius. Next door is Mr. Dial Rahman. Next door is Mr. Ram Wadil. And last but not least, Mr. Firdaus. So the forum will begin now. I will ask questions to our first panel, Mr. Mark Aloysius. Mr. Mark, do you think it will be easy for students to get employed these days?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good morning to everyone who is present here with us today. The first thing that I would like to bring up is the number of students that graduate from universities a year. Do you know the amount, Mr. Chairman?
No, please do tell us.
Well, in the year 2020 alone, an estimation of 300,000 students will be graduating from universities around Malaysia. The number is not small, and it's quite challenging for them due to the economic downfall and the competition among them to get a job. The ministry said that due to the COVID-19 breakout, an estimation of 25% of the total graduates, which is 75,000 students, will have their job opportunities disrupted for about 6 months. This might seem like a small amount compared to the total, plus it's only for 6 months, but it's actually not. On 2019, there were about 41,161 students that are still unemployed until now. Adding the 2 years of unemployed students, you will get 116,161 students. So, to answer your question, Mr. Chairman, no, I don't think it would be easy for the new and fresh graduates to get jobs these days.
So panel 1, what can graduates to do to improve their chances of employment or to be employed right away rather than having to be in the estimated 25%?
In my opinion, they should complete a global experience before they graduate. This is where students get learning experience outside of their course. They will be learning about real-world challenges. By doing this global experience, they will increase their level of thinking, allowing them to be more mature and make better decisions in their life. This will make companies have more faith in them, that they will be able to keep up and manage to improve the company's current situation. My second opinion is that students need to gain skills throughout their studies. Skills are important in every industry's eyes nowadays, for it will make you stand out from the rest of the graduates. Every graduate will have their own qualification in the field they are about to apply to. The employer would want to look at other things such as skills. Skills could be developed anywhere and anytime. The most common for students are during their practical. Many skills are to be learned that time, such as leadership, managing, and hands-on training. Even soft skills like public speaking would set you far apart from the rest. Lastly, I think students should take online courses such as software development, which is high in demand in industries nowadays. Technology has been developing in a steady rate over the years. Software programming is in high demand because it helps industries keep up with their competition. Adding the fact that jobs are conducted from home nowadays, software programming will increase the students' chance of employment. That is all from me, and thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Mark Aloysius. Now I will answer the next panels. So I will contact our panel 2 right now. Good morning, Mr. Dial Rahman. I will ask you questions. Mr. Dial Rahman, why is it hard to get a job as a fresh graduate?
Thank you for the question, Chairman. Hello and greeting to everyone. First, fresh grads frequently lack of the necessary abilities. Even if we are a recent graduate, We should have learned valuable skill that will help us provide value to the organization to which we are applying. For example, we may be well versed in contemporary technology and how to apply it to diverse jobs. We may have had previous experience as an effective coordinator in other student programs. These are valuable soft talent to emphasize in our job application. Furthermore, the majority of recent grads have no idea how to write a professional CV. As a result, brush up on our resume writing abilities so that we can stand out from the crowd. If this is our first job interview, do the homework so we don't look clueless in front of our interviewer. Next, the competition for new grads is fierce. The number of job candidates fighting for the same post has grown in recent years as the number of college graduates and degree holders has increased. This implies that employment rivalry is fierce, especially for entry-level positions. Prepare ourselves with more than a college diploma to ensure that we are recognized by hiring managers. Even when we graduate, we must obtain meaningful professional experience. Participate in internship programs, volunteer for non-profit organizations, and start a passion project to develop soft skills. In many cases, recent graduates have little or no job experience. It may be discouraging for us to see job advertising for junior positions that require at least a year of experience. Internship may give us with the experience we need, but employers are no longer pleased by them because so many applicants have the same internship credential. This isn't to say that internships aren't useful. We simply have to pick them carefully. We make important contact and get relevant experience by choosing proper internship. Start looking for internships if we haven't already. If full-time employment isn't for us, look for part-time or freelance work. This will also provide us the knowledge we need to succeed. That's all. Thank you from me. Do you have any inquiries?
You're fantastic. It is clear. So next, I will be asking our third panel. Mr. Firdaus, in your opinion, what is the university's effort to help fresh graduates to increase their chances of getting a job nowadays?
First of all, greeting to everyone. Based on my opinion, many developing countries, including Malaysia, are experiencing problems in improvement the number of highly educated students who are unable to meet the needs of the job market. This matter should be taken seriously by university because if it is not curbed, then the percentage of unemployed will increase.
So, what steps should the university take on this matter?
The step that needs to be done is for the university to focus on skills syllabus rather than theory. This is because when graduates are applying more to their current internship at university, their quality will increase even more in the world of work. As an example, the plantation and agrotechnology faculties, which apply more practical classes than theory classes on Fridays, are exactly the same as the plantation workers out there.
Other than this, is there an action that has been taken by the university so far to help the fresh graduates?
In addition, students who are at the university can also participate in programs that apply leadership or join a leadership body. This is because leadership skills are very important in the realm of work in handling subordinates in the success of the project, such as leadership bodies like Student Representative Council, Knight Commanders, College Representative Department, and many more. Okay, I think that's all from me. Back to the chairman.
Thank you to our third panel. Last but not least, our fourth panel, Mr. Rembo bin Dil. So, our fourth panel, in your opinion, what is the government effort to help fresh graduates to increase their chances of getting job?
First of all, good morning to everyone. In my opinion, the government should take this matter seriously, considering that the tuition fees is not that cheap. The first thing the government need to do is to increase the employment opportunities in all sectors by developing economic activity. The higher number of job opportunities can accommodate more graduates who are eligible for employment.
Okay, so how does the government increase the number of these jobs?
First and foremost, the government need to increase the recruitment quota of civil servants to work in the service sector. This small action greatly helped the country reduce the postgraduate unemployment rate. The Department of Statistics Malaysia reported that in the first quarter of 2019, the country recorded a total of 16,600 unemployed. All of this stem from a lack of job opportunities. Why the government need to develop the economy? Because the better the economic situation, the higher the manpower required, then the more job opportunities available.
Other than this, is there any action that has been taken by the government so far to help the fresh graduates?
Yeah, there is. The Ministry of Higher Education has conducted a training program called the Graduate Career Accelerate Program, GCAP, which is a government initiative in collaboration with other sectors, including the private sector, to increase the marketability of graduates. In line with the organizer's strategy, GCAP successfully optimized the talent and skill of the graduates. This program is open to citizens from public and local private institutions of higher learning with a CGPA of 2.3 and above from any field of study. Graduates will receive a certificate from Global Service Management (PCGSM) after completion of this training program. This certificate can increase the chance of getting job in various sectors such as telecommunication, tourism, and finance.
Alright, thank you. Now, we know that there are solutions regarding the problems of fresh graduate students into finding employment. Finally, we have come to the end of our forum for tonight, when we have shared a lot of knowledge which we don't even know before. For the last word from me, I would like to thank again to all ladies and gentlemen for tonight and also to our panels. A billion thanks I dedicate to everyone for cheering up this forum. Thank you and see you again.